The traditional playing of Peter Tchaikovsky's 1812 overture to begin the fourth quarter at Notre Dame Stadium. And Notre Dame and USC locked up in a 21-21 tie. Only one touchdown scored in that third quarter by the Trojans. Now Notre Dame threatening at the 14-yard line of USC, but they have a 3rd down and 3. Pete Carroll marshaling his defense. Travis Thomas, the running back, behind Brady Quinn under center. Fake the pitch. Quinn has it, lost it for Samardzija in the end zone. He caught it, but he was out of bounds.
Another nice play by number 29, Scott Ware. So that ball was thrown high, wasn't it?
Yeah, Samardzija came down with it, but couldn't get a foot down.
This is just trying to take advantage of that all 6'5". Yeah, good call. His left foot was on the back line. But good body positioning by Scott Ware. He does catch everything, though, even though that's out of bounds. But man, does that guy have some hands? Once again, using that 6'5" height.
And Samardzija will hold as Fitzpatrick attempts the first field goal of the game. It'll be from 32 yards. Fitzpatrick puts it up and through. And Notre Dame reclaims the lead by 3. 32-yard field goal by DJ Fitzpatrick puts Notre Dame in front 24-21. 10 seconds into the fourth quarter. He is tough indeed. You'll be hearing a lot more about Jeremy Bloom. He's tabbed to be one of the stars of Team USA at the Winter Olympics in Torino, Italy next February, right here on NBC.
Now, Matt Leinart still doesn't look right, does he?
There's Reggie Bush awaiting the Fitzpatrick kickoff. Bush took it away from his own man. Flag is down. Bush ducks out of bounds, knowing there's a penalty marker down against the Trojans.
I think they're going to call block in the back.
Yeah, it was pretty obvious. Meanwhile, that's Jeff Samardzija, I think. That would be a blow. Or is it Anastasio?
During the return, block in the back, above the waist, number 83 of the return team. Penalty will be enforced, half the distance from the spot of the foul. First down.
Well, instead of getting the ball near the 35-yard line, inside the 15, and it's Chase Anastasio.
It is Anastasio, 23, not 83. 23, Anastasio, injured.
He's the one that threw that real key block for Tom Zbikowski on the punt return. Very good special teamer. And every time that USC has seemed to be challenged this year, they have responded, Tom. In Oregon, they were behind in that second half. There's Samardzija. Arizona State, they were behind. But they absolutely responded like a champion.
We'll take a break while they tend to Anastasio. 24-21. Notre Dame with the lead. After USC's first penalty of the second half has put the ball back on the Trojan 8-yard line.
Matt Leinart has not thrown a touchdown today. Remember, he had thrown 9 in the 2 prior games
against Notre Dame. Does have 2 interceptions.
Loudest part of the stadium for opposing quarterbacks.
Flag is down. Reggie Bush bouncing the other way. We've seen him do it so often. Ducks out of bounds, but a flag back at the 5-yard line. A gain of 29 should it stand.
You talk about, making something out of absolutely nothing. Holding call against USC. You know that adage about the shortest distance between, 2 points is a straight line? Yeah, not for Reggie Bush.
It'll be nullified by the penalty. 2 penalties in a row for the Trojans.
Holding, offense number 67. Half the distance from the previous spot. Replay, first down.
Ryan Khalil.
Yeah, he is the center right there. That's when you get such quick penetration that Derek Landry, he causes a lot of holding penalties, and this is what you lose. The dynamic run by Reggie Bush.
We talked about the 3 Heisman candidates on the field today. Leinart, Bush, Quinn. Seems that Bush has enhanced his credentials the most. Leinart hangs it up. Jarrett can't hold on. Ambrose Wooden running with Dwayne Jarrett.
This is a really important series for USC. Down by 3 points as the 4th quarter starts. As Jarrett has it momentarily. Yeah, the ball hits the ground. But if they can't manufacture some way to pick up a first down here, Tom, Charlie Weiss's offense is going to get pretty doggone good field position. So this is a critical series of downs. The next 2 plays for this USC offense.
It's 2nd down and 13 from the Trojan 5. Leinart handing off Reggie Bush. They collared him that time.
Derek Landry again.
Landry just coming right through the attempted block of Ryan Khalil. Got that penetration and took Bush down.
What a couple of plays by Derek Landry. I mean, he forced the hold on the first play, right, when Reggie Bush had gotten into trouble. And then again, one more time penetration and tackles Reggie Bush in the backfield.
2nd down, 14. The Irish come with a nickel defense.
Well, it's 3rd down.
I'm sorry, what did I say?
Yeah, 2nd, yeah, 3rd and 14. Down.
Leinart from his own end zone. Arm hit as he released, incomplete. Maurice Crum.
Rick Minter, the defensive coordinator, dialing up another blitz at the right time. Maurice Crum, one of those delayed blitzes. Maurice Crum saw his back stay in. He knew he could release and blitz the quarterback.
Malone punts from the back of his end zone. Irish set up the return. Zibikowski chased back to his 44-yard line. Block in the back. Flag coming against the Irish. Another flag down. Lambert is going to be whistled for the block in the back. So penalty against the Irish. 52-yard punt. And the penalty will cut into what was a 12-yard return.
It's amazing how a nose tackle can have such an effect in a series, and Derek Landry from Notre Dame did.
Meanwhile, Matt Leinart has missed his last 5 passes, 4 of those coming since he was shaken up.
He doesn't look quite right. He really doesn't.
During the return, illegal block in the back above the waist, number 20 of the return team. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
Whistle against Lambert puts the ball back at the Irish 35-yard line. 13:22 on the clock. Charlie Weiss and the Irish trying to upset the Heisman winner Matt Leinart and his high-flying Trojans, who won 27 in a row. It's a 3-point game. Notre Dame football is brought to you by Comcast Digital Cable with HD TV, your place for high-definition sports programming. By Speed Pass from Exxon and Mobil. And by Pioneer Plasma Displays. Experience more at pioneerpurevision.com. Tom Hammond, Pat Hayden, Lewis Johnson, David Gibson, our producer, Jeff Simon, our director. It's been a great one as Pete Carroll tries to rally his top-ranked Trojans on the sideline for the final 13-22. Their 27-game winning streak in jeopardy.
And 12 winning games in the road they've won. Pete Carroll doubling up as the defensive coordinator for the Trojans, as well as being their head coach.
Irish start, from their own 35. Pitch to Walker. Tough yard. Defenders getting penetration and hopping on his back after he got the handoff. Lawrence Jackson and Scott Ware. And the running game shut off by the Trojans. As we remind you, today's 1st and 10 line is brought to you by Xerox.
That's what Charlie Weiss would like to see, get over that yellow line a few more times. Eat up some clock. Manage to extend the lead.
Hand off to Grimes. David Grimes made a nice move.
We'll get to a 3rd and 1. Second time they run that play. Remember earlier, Darnell Bing stopped it for about a 3-yard loss.
Stopped it again, but for a 1st down. Ball came loose, but it was ruled down as Bing tackled David Grimes, the freshman from Detroit.
The second time they run that little reverse. Darnell Bing hits him first, and then Grimes goes down. Hit him first and last.
Marked it just short of the 1st down. So 3rd down and less than a yard.
Okay, Oscar Lua, the middle linebacker for USC in a situation like this, has played really well in short yardage situations.
Do you sneak?
Well, they've been awfully successful with it in the past. It's the same formation they did before.
Empty the backfield. Quinn does keep and drives ahead behind his center John Sullivan for a 1st down.
Anytime your quarterback picks up an easy 1st down on a quarterback sneak, your center is usually doing a pretty good job, and John Sullivan did it there. And we keep talking about how strong Brady Quinn is. You know, he's got big upper body, strong legs, just kind of a powerful guy.
So the shadow starting to lengthen over Notre Dame Stadium. The house that Rockne built, 75th season.
Look at the time of possession again, 31 minutes for Notre Dame.
Travis Thomas turns the corner, lowers his head for an extra couple of yards. John Walker forces him out after a 6-yard gain.
Travis Thomas, one of those guys, one of those backs that likes contact. You know, some guys run to daylight, some guys bounce around, but Travis Thomas is going to try to run through you. And he just about did there.
Sets up a 2nd down and 4. Touchdown Jesus looming over the scoreboard here at Notre Dame Stadium. 3 tight ends. Thomas.
1st down.
Good blocking up front. He crosses that yellow line and has another Irish 1st down. Keith Rivers to stop. Charlie Weiss would love to have that ball control that he's practiced so efficiently throughout the game on this drive.
You know, Tom, I think the most difficult thing to do as a play caller is be patient with the running game. And boy, Charlie Weiss has been incredibly patient with this running game. Hadn't been a lot of flashy, long runs, but he has hung in there with it and you know, stuck to it. Now, that's a luxury of having a close ball game, but very few teams will have the patience to keep running it at you.
Travis Thomas had 19 carries the first 5 games of the season. That was his 16th. Here's number 17 in this game. LaJuan Ramsey, nose tackle of the Trojans. Cedric Ellis also.
Hey, the way that Notre Dame has controlled this game, USC's defense, I think, to win this thing is going to have to cause a turnover. They're down by 3. This Irish offense continues to hog the ball and grind out 1st downs.
2nd down 8. Quinn steps up and then is tackled for a loss on the play by Thomas Williams. Tom Hammond, Pat Hayden, Lewis Johnson, Notre Dame Stadium. The greatest intersectional rivalry in college football, the 77th meeting between these two teams. Number 1 ranked USC and 9th-ranked Notre Dame. And a quick reminder that coming up next in prime time, NASCAR Nextel Cup racing from Lowe's Motor Speedway, presented by the Principal Financial Group. That's coming up at the conclusion of this matchup between the Irish and the Trojans.
This is the matchup that they've had success with today. Maurice Stovall against John Walker.
Quinn sets up a screen pass. Darius Walker with a blocker in front. Walker with a cut back to the center of the field. On his feet inside the 20. 25-yard gain on the screen pass to Darius Walker. Ryan Ting finally caught him from behind.
Yeah, the Irish have become a very good screen team because they've got some offensive linemen that can move. You see Santucci, number 50. You see number 78, John Sullivan. You see 74, Dan Stevenson hustling down the field. You know, another patient run, or, you know, run after the catch by Darius Walker. Almost like a run.
Less than 10 minutes on the clock. The ball just inside the Trojan 20.
Well, they've converted a lot of third downs, haven't they?
They have, and they hadn't faced that many throughout the season so far. As you said earlier, they've been so efficient on first down. Walker kept his balance and managed to gain 3-4 yards. Frosty Rucker, who's been quieter here in the second half after a good first half for the Trojan defense.
Just kind of following up on the point on third downs. Notre Dame has converted 10 times on third down. Remember when Pete Carroll came out at halftime and said, we've got to get them off the field on third down.
Rucker to the sideline. Jeff Schweiger replaces him at defensive end for the Trojans. 2-1 time of possession for the Irish. But Charlie Weiss said you've got to score touchdowns. Travis Thomas. Trojan defense is able to string it out toward the sideline. Thomas tries to cut up, but nothing there. Give Schweiger, who just came in, credit for the tackle.
You know, Pete Carroll right now desperately needs his defense to make a play and force a field goal attempt to make it a 6-point game, right?
Especially the way the Irish have played ball possession today.
Absolutely. You know, this is the most important third down of the game.
Third down, 8 from the 17 of USC. Quinn steps up and threw it over the head of Schwab, his fullback, who was wide open and had a first down in his sights.
Charlie's they're gonna kick the field goal. He thought about going for it on fourth, but sends in DJ Fitzpatrick, who has been an unsung hero. Again, had Swamp wide open. One of those things that he thought he was going to keep going. Swamp settled down. Just a little miscommunication.
So the Trojan defense does its job, holding Notre Dame to a field goal attempt. Fitzpatrick, 35 yards. He hit one from 32 earlier. And that one's going to be wide right. Never had a chance. No good.
Well, DJ Fitzpatrick, who has been 7 or was 7 of 8 on the year.
Misses from 35 yards. It remains Notre Dame 24, SC 21. Notre Dame Stadium in the gloaming from the Goodyear Blimp. Goodyear Blimp celebrating their 80th birthday this year. Today, the spirit of Goodyear floats above Notre Dame Stadium, giving us our aerial views and reminding you to travel with peace of mind on Goodyear's new Assurance tires. 3-point game. The total yards almost dead even. USC 331, Notre Dame 330. Time of possession heavily in favor of the Irish, though. There's the total yard situation. 7:28 on the clock. SC takes over at its own 20. Matt Leinart. Pass complete for a first down to Steve Smith. Gain of 12.
Let's go back to the last Notre Dame drive, because it's a missed opportunity in the absolute wide open for a first down is Aesop Swap. He, kind of stops. And then the missed field goal to keep it a 3-point game. So they had an opportunity really to put the Trojans in a bind and let them out off the hook.
Couple of fakes, and Leinart's going deep. Smith overshoots him, incomplete.
Boy, I tell you, Reggie Bush ran a fake reverse, and had they thrown the ball to him, he was wide open. I mean, there wasn't anybody covering Reggie Bush down the sideline. There's a guy, and he's averaged over 12 yards per carry today. See, watch Bush on the fake. Now he's throwing the ball to Steve Smith, but Reggie Bush is going down that left sideline open.
Screen pass, incomplete. Intended for Bush.
That's a play USC has run with great success over the last 3 years, but today, that's the third time they've tried to run that little quick screen inside either to Lendale White or that time Reggie Bush. Twice Brandon Hoyt stopped it. That time the rush by Victor Abiamiri.
Third down and 10. Irish come with their nickel defense. 5 defensive backs. Richardson, Ndukwe, Zibikowski, Wooden, and Farine. USC, a 4-wide receiver formation, trips to the bottom of the screen.
Reggie Bush right there.
Leinart, pass caught for a first down by Dwayne Jarrett. Ambrose Wooden took him down, but not until he had first down yardage.
Well, Heisman Trophy winners respond, don't they? That's what you expect. I mean, on the road, critical situation, Matt Leinart comes through with a perfect pass to Dwayne Jarrett.
It covers 12 yards, first and 10, Trojans. Jarrett out of the game. White and Bush in. Here's the hand to Reggie Bush. Bush being chased, one man to beat. It gets him out of bounds at the sideline.
Nice call by Lane Kiffin, the offensive coordinator. You know, a moment ago, they faked the reverse to him, and he was up here in the booth, I'm sure, watching what was going on. Remember we said he was wide open if they'd thrown it to him? Well, this time they just handed it to him. And it's effectively a long pass anytime you give him a chance to put his hands on it.
21-yard gain. Wooden got him out of bounds.
11 carries, 142 yards rushing for Reggie Bush. Good call by Lane Kiffin. There's the offensive coordinator upstairs.
Irish 34, first down. White. Grinds it out to the 30.
Lendale White usually breaks through some of these tackles, but that defensive line and those linebackers of Notre Dame have really squeezed down those inside runs. Yes, Reggie Bush has been dynamic on the outside, but boy, they've really taken away the inside runs. And that guy, Brandon Hoyt, has.
Leinart's pass, wide open. It's caught on the sideline by McFoy. Wooden catches up to get him out of bounds, but a big gain again for the Trojans. This one 11 yards and another first down.
You know, we haven't really talked much about this USC offensive line, but watch the protection they give Matt Leinart. He pumps right, comes back to his left. You know, Pete Carroll was saying this is the best offensive line that he has had in his 5 years at USC.
18-yard line of Notre Dame. First down. Clock approaching 6 minutes. Reggie Bush hit behind the line and dropped for a loss. Mike Richardson, the cornerback, gets Reggie Bush for a loss on the play.
Yeah, just that corner blitz by Mike Richardson. He's going to come off the top of the screen. And then David Kerben, the fullback, just cannot get to him in time. I mean, Mike Richardson had an interception in the first half, a big stop of the dangerous Reggie Bush there.
Loss of 3, second down, 13. Matt Leinart, plenty of time. Now he's going to pull it down and run. There's a penalty marker.
It's going to be a hold, I think, against USC.
Brandon Hoyt Prevented further damage by tackling Leinart after he made it for a gain of a couple, but the flag comes in the area. But Leinart looks to be celebrating.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Umpire threw it, but personal foul.
Personal foul against the Irish.
And then umpire threw it real quick and early, so it happened very early in the play. Trying to figure out whether it's an automatic first down. That's what Pete Carroll was asking the official.
Little foul. Defense, number 66. Penalty will be enforced half the distance from the end of the run. Automatic first down.
And it's Derek Landry, who played so well at nose tackle in the last series, Tom.
Costly penalty against Landry.
Number 66 right in the middle of your screen. I guess it was a hand to the face of Latui.
First and goal, Trojans. Reggie Bush. Bush. Touchdown.
Wow. 149 yards rushing on just 13 carries.
He is enhancing his Heisman credentials today at Notre Dame Stadium. Trojans regain the lead with just over 5 minutes left.
And a very important extra point. You know, as advertised, Reggie Bush has been everything he expected, right?
Absolutely, and more.
Yeah, expected a dynamic player, and that's what we've seen.
Danelo's extra point is good. Reggie Bush probably worn out.
Yeah. You know, it's a little bit like Barry Sanders. Every time he touches the ball, you kind of hold your breath.
Richardson can't get him, and it's
And one of the subtle things, he kind of moved the ball from his right hand to his left to allow him to use his right hand to get a defender off. Superb run again by Reggie Bush.
USC, after their first really sustained drive all day, 10 plays, 80 yards, engineered by Leinart, with Bush doing the damage.
The Heisman Trophy winner, thrown for 230 yards with the 2 touchdowns, but Reggie Bush has been phenomenal. To the 3 rushing touchdowns, I mean, you know, if you are a defensive back, it's like one of Dante's 9 stages of hell trying to tackle this guy. I mean, he's here one moment, gone the next. Powerful, fast, and great vision.
36 yards, 45 yards, 9 yards on his touchdown runs. The first 3 rushing touchdown game of his career.
But USC still has its work cut out for themselves. Over 5 minutes remaining for Charlie Weiss's offense.
Van Blarkham in the end zone. Ambrose Wooden is coming out with it. I don't know if that was a good idea. It was not.
You're probably right, yeah.
Well, he was good 5 yards deep in the end zone, and he tried to bring it out. And the Irish will be backed up inside their own 15-yard line.
A mentally tough team, just like your coach. Both these teams mentally tough, like their head coaches. And I know what Matt Leinart's thinking. He's thinking, hey, I still may have to win this thing. It's a long way from being over.
5:04 on the clock. That's Walker in motion to empty the backfield. Reset to the wide receiver spot. Quinn, short drop. Crossing route, Samardzija. Crosses the 30 to the 32. Irish first down, a gain of 18.
They're trying to protect maybe John Walker a little bit. Rather than in coverage, they blitzed John Walker that time. He's the corner that they've kind of worked on. Brady Quinn sees it, reads it, throws the slant route to Samardzija. Big first down.
chased. Unloads and has his man. Samardzija again. Samardzija takes it to the 45-yard line. Walker forces him out of bounds. Improvisation by Brady Quinn for 14 yards.
Unbelievable. You know, the presence of Brady Quinn. Eyes always downfield. Really good vision, good footwork at the last moment, and boy, did he take a shot. Remember what Charlie Weiss said about Brady Quinn? He says he's all-day tough. I mean, he just took an absolute shot, bounced right back up.
And Samardzija helping his quarterback by turning and going upfield when he saw Quinn having to run to get away. 45-yard line. Samardzija's the motion man. Quinn cross slant again to Stovall this time, and he takes it to the 40-yard line.
Well, it's a matchup they keep working on. Maurice Stovall and John Walker.
15-yard gain on that one to Stovall.
You know, perfect, ball placement. Sometimes when you throw those slants, you throw it behind, you throw it home, but a perfect throw out in front of the slanting receiver allowed him to run after the catch.
3 for 3. They have it at the 40-yard line. Quinn with a word for Samardzija. Still plenty of time on the play clock.
I think it's easier sometimes in this situation. They absolutely know they have to score a touchdown.
Quinn.
Oof, did you hear that?
Fasano hung on despite that hit.
Boy, did he take a shot. I think it was Colin Ashton, the nickel linebacker, number 59.
6-yard gain.
Look at the protection again up front by John Sullivan, the center. Well, he's had a heck of a game, John Sullivan.
Charlie Weiss, Pete Carroll, the chess match. Draw play, Walker. Frosty Rucker twists him down, but not until he has a first down.
Yeah, Frosty Rucker may have saved the touchdown, though. That was that second time we've seen that quick hitter, a little different kind of run, as we've talked about for Darius Walker, kind of a change of pace run. And Frosty Rucker hangs on. Otherwise, I think, maybe he doesn't score, but he has another 15 yards. This is going to be a fun last 3 minutes, Tom.
It's got to be delicately timed, too.
Well, Charlie Weiss will say he's not going to get another possession. He's not planning for it, right?
You don't want to leave SC in too many seconds to try to pull one out. Here's a draw play again. Darius Walker bounces to the outside. Walker's down the sideline, racing inside the 10. Scott Ware saved a touchdown. A gain of 20. First and goal, Notre Dame.
The patience and the vision of Job, a.k.a. Darius Walker. Again, these kind of runs that Charlie Weiss said we'd like to have him, give it to him, let him see the entire field, pick his spot. And he did it again. 4 downs to take the lead for Notre Dame.
Ball at the 9-yard line. First and goal. Clock's inside 3 minutes. Quinn hands to Walker, moving the pile ahead to the 5-yard line.
Now, Darius Walker is short, but he is not small. You said moving the pile. It's exactly right. He's over 200 pounds, and he moved about 3 white jerseys, an extra 2 yards.
Walker to the sideline. Travis Thomas replaces him in the backfield. Leinart getting him some attention on the Trojan sideline. Reggie Bush scored 3 touchdowns today.
They need a 4th.
Second down and goal, 5-yard line. Empty backfield with Thomas in motion. Quinn, a short drop. He's going to take it. Brady Quinn stopped. Touchdown! He got the ball across the goal line. Touchdown! Using a block from Travis Thomas and stretching that 6'5" frame out, he manages to get the ball across the plane of the goal line for the touchdown.
You know, I think he's had more significant runs today than actual passes.
First rushing touchdown he's had. The extra point. Fitzpatrick is good. Brady Quinn, 3 for 3 through the air. A 5-yard touchdown run to cap off the drive. And Notre Dame, seeing the lead evaporate, comes right back with a long drive that began inside their 15-yard line, and this was the clincher. Yeah,
and you know, Tom, it's one of those empty backfield situations. You know, get everybody spread out, give Brady Quinn a chance, and it's exactly what it did. You mentioned he picks up a nice block by 26 Travis Thomas and extends the ball over the goal line for the touch.
Brady Quinn. He's got his own legend in the making, doesn't he?
How about the dramatics?
Well, still 204. Yeah. That's nothing for this SC offense. We saw them have, what, 2 or 3 touchdown drives of only a couple of plays.
You know, we said it just a few moments ago. I just had the sense that Matt Leinart knew it, that he was going to have the opportunity to win the game again.
Matt Leinart and the Trojans, they've won 27 in a row. Through the years, Notre Dame has ended these long streaks. Will they end the Trojans' 27-game winning streak today? The first time USC has allowed over 30 points in a game since its last defeat when Cal beat them 34-31 in 2003. Fitzpatrick's kick. Reggie Bush. Hold on to your seat. And the special teams of the Irish stop him at the 25-yard line.
And about 70,000 people exhale. 2 timeouts for the Trojans. Just under 2 minutes.
Salvatore number 43, the man that collared Reggie Bush.
Never heard it this loud in here, Tom, ever. And that means I think you've got to be careful with audibles. I think you have to go with what you're called. True test for a champion.
Matt Leinart turns the other way and fires incomplete. Intended for Jarrett. Leinart has hit only 3 of his last 11 pass attempts.
It seems like every time he releases a 2, he's taking a hit. I think you got to get the ball to Reggie Bush, don't you? One way or another. Give him a chance. He's right there.
Leinart sacked. Trevor Laws, the junior from Burnsville, Minnesota, with a loss of 10 on the sack of Matt Leinart.
You know, first it was Derek Landry, and then just a hustling play by Trevor Laws. Actually blocked on his knees and keeps scrambling to get into the legs of Matt Leinart. And USC will use one of their last 2 timeouts. He was down, but didn't quit. Just keeps going.
There's Chris Fromm, number 75, who was injured earlier in the game, the starting defensive end, the Californian, who has come back out of the locker room. He can't play. He's injured. He's on crutches, but he doesn't want to miss this.
Well, they've come back from off the ropes before, but this is as tough as it gets right now for the defending national champions. Third and 19. You have 2 downs to get 19 yards. I think the smart play is not try to get the whole 19 here, Tom. I think you try to get 8 to 10, maybe 12, and give yourself a chance on 4th down.
Two-time national champions trying to respond like champions. The Heisman winner under center. 3rd down, 19. Matt Leinart, good protection, completes the pass. Passes to Bush. And he stops short of the 1st down. It'll be 4th down coming up.
Yeah, it's okay, but he picked up about, what, 8 yards?
He did what you said. He got some right back.
That's the right idea. So they have a manageable situation. They're going to use their last timeout. But they're in a 4th and 8 situation. Manageable.
Brady Quinn, who engineered the last go-ahead drive for the Irish. Jeff Samardzij's favorite target next to him. Matt Leinart listening to the play call on 4th down. What drama in a game that had the biggest build-up I can remember of any college game in recent years. All over radio, television, newspapers, talked up. 27-game winning streak, 2-time national champions. Notre Dame revived under Charlie Weiss, 4-1, ranked 9th. And the top-ranked Trojans, and it lived up to billing.
Well, as a quarterback, when it's 4th and 8, you make sure your receivers go down past those 1st down markers, right? And Reggie Bush, I think, is the only guy you give a chance with the ball in his hands behind that 1st down marker, thinking that maybe he can outrun some people. Otherwise, you got to throw the ball down past the 1st down markers.
Well, you think there's any magic left in those green jerseys? The last 3 times they've worn them against USC, they have won.
Have to get to the 35-yard line to get the 1st down.
That's 9 yards away.
Boy, tough time to audible.
Leinart on 4th down, in the pocket, goes down the sideline. It's caught. Jarrett just stopped short of the 10-yard line by Ambrose Wooden.
Could you imagine calling an audible at that sign and then delivering? That's why he won the Heisman Trophy.
That's clutch. That's national championship play. 64 yards to Dwayne Jarrett, and another hustle play by Ambrose Wooden to save the touchdown.
Yeah. How many times Ambrose Wooden's done it? 3 times on hustle plays that preserved 3 wins for Notre Dame. This was an audible. And this was pretty good coverage. He wasn't wide open by any stretch of the imagination. A tight throw, a perfect throw to Dwayne Jarrett.
Matt Leinart with a clutch delivery
to his roommate.
1st down, Trojans, 13 of Notre Dame. Leinart looks right, looks left, tries to run, then puts it in the air, incomplete, intended for Steve Smith.
Well, he could have run for probably 7 yards on that one, but felt they could force the ball in there to Steve Smith, who came open late, just couldn't hang on. What a throw, what a call. Those guys are roommates in the offseason. So you're at Matt Leinart, you're in field goal range if you have to go that route. So just don't take a sack.
2nd down. Reggie Bush dodging, darting, tackled. SC has no timeouts.
And so Notre Dame guys just kind of hanging on Reggie Bush on the pile.
6-yard gain for Bush.
Well, 3rd and 7, you give Reggie Bush another shot. I would give him a chance in the periphery. No timeouts for USC.
Bush stopped short.
I think he got the 1st down.
But did pick up a 1st down.
Yeah, but 23 seconds remaining.
Now they'll stop the clock for the 1st down and then mark it ready for play. Zibikowski saved the touchdown, but Bush picked up the 1st down.
Yeah, Matt Leinart's got to get his team up to the line of scrimmage. I think you have to throw the ball here. I don't think he can run it in 23 seconds. Do you? No timeouts. Empty backfield.
Empty backfield. So
would they dare run a quarterback draw?
Matt Leinart Rolling to his left. He's going to tuck it under. He is stopped short.
The clock's still running. Did he get out of bounds?
Time runs out. The clock says 0. Notre Dame has won. Chaos.
They're still talking.
Fans on the field.
Officials still talking.
Down at the Notre Dame student end, the students are all on the field. And now they're going to clear the field.
See if Matt Leinart gets out of bounds. Remember, no replay in this game. Ball comes out.
The ball's out.
Ball comes out. So that the clock should have stopped, right? There were about 5 seconds remaining. The clock should have stopped. One official signaled touchdown, but the ball clearly came out. USC will get one more play.
Seven seconds put on the clock. Charlie Weiss still out on the field. 7 seconds. And SC with the ball going out of bounds. That's Pete Carroll saying just down it.
Down it, yep. Yeah, they're just going to down this ball.
Leinart going to try to sneak it ahead.
He got in.
Touchdown, SC!
Tom, I broadcast a Boston College game against Miami a few years ago, but this is as good as it gets. Incredible last 3 minutes.
And you know, they were decoying him with the
yes.
Down it, down it, down it. Carroll saying down it, down it. Leinart saying to his men, we're going to down it, we're going to down it. It was all a decoy. He kept it.
But it wasn't easy, was it?
And no, it didn't make it on the first surge, and then was sort of spun around and broke the plane to the goal line.
As entertaining the last 3 minutes of a college football game I've ever seen.
And now another huddle by the officials. One thing for sure, we have awakened the echoes today. Flag down. Might be a celebration for them running on the field. It is unsportsmanlike against USC.
The most improbable finish I've seen.
Well, we validated the fact that these are two of the best teams in college football. We validated the fact that Reggie Bush is a legitimate Heisman Trophy candidate. Yeah, Matt Leinart delivered in the clutch like a Heisman winner should. And the Trojans playing like national champions should.
You know, once again, they take in some incredible body blows. And looks like they hang on to win.
After the score, dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the try.
And how bizarre, Pat, that if Leinart doesn't have the ball dislodged and knocked out of bounds,
clock runs out.
SC loses.
Absolutely, the clock runs out.
So misfortune proves to be good fortune for the Trojans. The ball dislodged, knocked out of the hands of Matt Leinart, short of the goal line. But because the ball went out of bounds, the clock stopped and gave them one last chance. So the penalty assessed, extra point try now by Danilo. And it's no good. So 3 seconds are left.
Well, let's go back to that sequence of plays, Tom. First, this is the play when Leinart didn't get in. Ball comes out. Corey Mays knocked it out, goes out of bounds. That stops the clock, or they get actually 5 seconds back or 7 seconds put back on. After faking like he's going to spike it, 6'5", 225-pound fullback or quarterback turned fullback Matt Leinart gets in the end zone. Another look. Again, that was stopped early. I mean, Matt Leinart did run like a fullback on that play. They stuffed the early part of that quarterback sneak.
And over on the Notre Dame sideline, wow, what a tough way to lose. 3 seconds left. Brady Quinn played like a champion. When the Irish needed a touchdown, he took them down the field. Was perfect through the air and scored the touchdown to put them ahead. And then Matt Leinart delivered the big game to Dwayne Jarrett
on 4th and 8.
4th down, deep in his own territory.
On an audible.
And then comes back and scores with second effort the winning touchdown. One would assume with 3 seconds left, barring a miracle finish here by the Irish.
Well, you know, I'd onside kick it or certainly squib it. I wouldn't kick it away. You know, I would expect to see one of those cow plays where everybody going to laterals it as much as you can. But we expect USC just to squib this thing. Stanford band not on the field. Reggie Bush is on kickoff coverage now, too. He's going to be the deep man in case they need him.
Trying to lateral it back, still trying to find somebody. And finally, it'll be down, and the Trojans have won. 2 heavyweights of the college football world. 2 of the best programs in all of college football. 11 national championships each way. Locked up in an instant classic here at Notre Dame Stadium today. Pete Carroll and the Trojans, Charlie Weiss and the Irish. A bizarre finish. And the Trojans pull it out like national champions that they are. They've now won 28 in a row, but none more difficult than this one. Let's go to Lewis.
All right, Tom, thanks a lot. Pete, can you just describe what we've witnessed here? One of the classics in the USC Notre Dame history. Huh?
Yeah, it's a pretty big-time game, fellas, man. It was, they did a wonderful job today. Really, hats off to what they were doing here. It was a great day to play in this stadium with this kind of energy, and it's awesome to get a freaking win. Awesome.
Pete, how did you get it back together when you suffered turnovers? You weren't. Your time of possession was way out of your favor in the first half.
These guys really do believe. They really believe they're going to win. I mean, you got to believe you're going to win the way that happened, you know. And they felt it. They didn't give up on the thought that they could win. That's the best thing I can tell you.
Looked to me like late in the second half, Leinart must have taken a blow to the head, something. He didn't look like completing himself, but at the end of the game, there he is taking the ball in.
We needed him. He made the big plays, made a great pass to DJ, and then knocked it in right there. That was an awesome finish right there. What a great day, man. It's a great day to be a Trojan. I know that. See you later.
Okay, Pete. Tom, back to you. He wants to celebrate.
And not so great, I guess, to be an Irish because they thought they had it won. The students had stormed the field. Brady Quinn, heroic in defeat. Matt Leinart playing like the Heisman winner he is. Stopped initially, keeps churning ahead, breaks the plane of the goal line for the winning score. And of course, some good fortune for the Trojans too. When you're good, things do break your way. The ball out of bounds stops the clock and they get another chance.
You know, for the great, incredible day that Reggie Bush had, Matt Leinart won it at the end. He was superb at those last 30 seconds.
Reggie Bush, 15 carries, 160 yards. So now let's join Bill Weber in Charlotte for primetime NASCAR Nextel Cup Racing presented